Let's go back to that patterns model and and look at a subtraction problem. The patterns model is going to be very similar that we did to the addition, so not like that chip model where it changes quite a bit. So look at that problem, 3 minus negative 2. We're going to change a negative number to be a positive number. So in this case, I'm going to change the negative 2. So that would become 3 minus 2. So I change that negative 2 just to become positive 2. This is a problem that I know. I know 3 minus 2 is 1. Now I'm going to work myself backwards to get that negative 2 back in the problem. So I keep reverting the number that I changed, keep going backwards, backwards, backwards until it gets to be negative 2. And what this does is it gives me problems that I know, so I can set up this pattern that every time I'm adding one, so even if I'm not sure what to do with these negative numbers, 3 minus negative 1, I know I'm supposed to add. So again, it shows, it proves, it gives us some reasoning why those two negatives really are just going to be addition right there, why we can say the two negatives make a positive. Got a couple other little problems here to look at. So for this last one, we want to write an addition problem. That means I'm going to have plus in between theirs. I'm not going to, in between my terms, I'm not going to use it as subtraction. So we're going to, this one sets us up with a football team. So if a football team lost 5 yards, that would be negative 5. Gained 8 yards, that would be positive 8. Then lost 2 more yards. I don't want to write that as minus 2 because it asks for an addition problem. So I'm going to write that as plus a negative 2. So anytime we're asked to write an addition problem, we would have to use that plus a negative in there. And then last it says gained 0 yards. So again, I'm going to put a plus there because the problem asked for it to be addition. So if you're asked to make an addition problem, make sure you have all addition signs in there. I know that plus a negative 2 could be, this could be reduced down to minus 2, but I'm not going to do that reducing stuff. I'm going to keep it in that addition form. Now in this next example, I do actually want to simplify. So this is just a little bit of some algebra skill review. My first step is to distribute this negative 2. And I know we haven't actually gone over multiplying negative numbers. That's in the next section. But a negative 2 times 6 is negative, I wrote that as 6. It should be as a negative 12. Negative 2 times negative 2x is a positive 4x. I'm going to combine my like terms. In this case, my like terms are the negative 3 and negative 12. So I'm going to get negative 15 plus 4x for my final answer.